Today, we're looking at the stellar Passkey ID smart wallet ZigFree V3 with Zai airdrops and its current issues. And we'll be using this little known audit method, or maybe not so little known, but you'll have to wait and see what that is. If you're new here, I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion, your award-winning Stellar XLM developer, Zioncoins founder, and this is the third part in this series. So you might want to check the first series from the link in the description, and don't forget, like, subscribe, smash the bell button so you can follow along. Okay, so let's see what's on the agenda. Now, head on over to the GitHub repo Nathan of Zion /Zai-playground, and then we want to go to the remote branch. This is the latest branch that's been updated. Then we want to head on over to, not public, let's go to the docs where we can see the latest updates, right? Developments, right? And then we'll go to, let's check the date on this, yesterday. Latest issues has been resolved, right? Now, project status and overview. I'm not going to read through this all, you could read through the whole thing yourself, but we really want to look at what's been resolved, yeah? Phase 1 fixes and Phase 3 core features integration complete. Specific technical fixes, that's 19th of December 2025. Right, so you got all the problems, transaction signing, blah blah blah, web authentication on reconnection, free web authn registration on wallet connection, C addresses, smart contract validation, C addresses, transaction source handling, passkey wallet initialization and reconnection, passkey storage methods. Great, this is all been resolved, right? This is specific technical fixes. Okay, so we're definitely getting there. Passkey wallet initialize, passkey storage methods, C addresses, recipient error handling, environment variable configuration, lobster trust line issues. Okay, lobster was resolved. Airdrop claim fixes. Phase status report. Okay, so phase 1 fixed complete, brilliant. Phase 2 SuraSwap integration pending. That's fine, that's great. Core features preliminary complete. Update system status, React hooks and systematic stability, severity stable, status resolved, airdrop and reward system stable, functional, functional, passkey security, severity, secure status implemented. So really, what the devs are saying is those issues that we had in the previous video, the issues I mentioned earlier, have been resolved. Okay, these are the core issues that we had. So we got a lot coming. We might not be on target, but we're kind of getting there. So what do we do now? Well, let's check. Let's check on our machine. I'm going to use my Mac. This is my Windows machine, but I'm going to use my Mac. And yeah, let's head on over to the repo. Let's use our Visual Studio Code. We're going to use this little known auditing method, or maybe it's not so little known. I'm using AI to help me code along. Claude, Somnet 4. It can write many hours of code. I believe it's like 30 hours of code, like thousands of lines of code. But it's like a paintbrush. You've got to give it true direction, right? In any case, don't let me digress. Let's do a git status, Git status, just to check our branches. I'm on remote branch, your branch is up to date. Right, and then we're going to do a git pull, yeah? Git pull, because we want to pull in all the latest from the devs updates, right? Which is very important. Now, here's the audit method. You're going to need to try numerous amounts of prompts for this to potentially work. In any case, what we need to do is, we've got the file, Okay, the latest audit file, which has been updated. Okay, so latest issues file. Now, what you could say is, have these issues been resolved? And see what it says. It should tell us, like, you know what, just spin it up. So what does it say? Okay, looking at the issues report, significant progress has been made, but let me verify the actual status versus the claims. It's not bad, right? Okay, so smart contract integration, the Zitoken wrapper deployed with the address, airdrop contract connected to the backend, XDR conversion methods implemented, security fixes, web authentication, enforced passkey storage methods properly implemented, no more secret keys in local storage, wallet integration, C addresses validation added, multiple wallet type detection, freighter wallet, lobster wallet, passkey, trust line creation for Zai airdrop tokens. Need to verify. So right, that's exactly what it's saying. So it says PM dev, right? I would suggest that we ask, don't we need to do PM install? Try that. Don't we need to do a PNPM install in case node modules have been updated? Question. It's a valid question, right? Let's see what it says. So it's working. Absolutely yes. You should definitely run PM install when switching to branch with new dependencies or update. Based on this comprehensive status report showing major fixes and integrations, there is likely new dependencies. So you see what I mean? You've got to have in mind that certain things need to be done. It's not always going to take that into consideration, and you could go along this big old loop. So it does help if you're a little bit of an experienced developer. Okay? Be warned. So let's do our PM install. You know what? Stuff that. Look. Let's do a git. Let's just see what it says. It says fetch latest changes. We're up to date. We know because we've already fetched the latest changes, right? Okay, fetch origin. And then it says we're already in git checkout. It says git checkout remote. Git pull origin. Yeah. And then it says PM install. So we've already done those things. We're ahead of it. Okay. Now, let's do a PM install. Boom. Whatever modules needed updating, they are now done. And it says progress resolved 7, reused 5, downloaded 2, added 3, done. So it clearly needed redoing. All right. Now we run PM dev. Okay. Now we run PM dev. And that spins up our local host, and we should be seeing that on here. Google Chrome works really well with passkeys, but you know, if you're using a Mac, and to be fair, refresh the browser here. Could be because if my browser's been updated, yeah, it's quite possible. We're going to use computer profile. Continue. We're going to make some new passkeys here. Okay, you got at this point you can either use your phone if you've already made passkey, or you just press back, and then you can use YubiKey tablet, or in our case we're using this wallet we just created. Okay, use wallet, continue. Now we're going to use that wallet. Hopefully this time everything will be working just fine. Yes, and now it looks like we've got a new wallet. Okay, we're going to check the balance. Yes, we've got 1,000 Zai instantly into our wallet. All right, now how about the airdrop? So Okay, what we're going to do here is inspect. Inspect. Inspector gadget. Let's go console. We want to go down here. We're going to jump over to a Visual Studio. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Let's have a look, because everything was okay for a while up until a certain point, right? So yeah, let's get our terminal readout from git pull. Then we're going to go terminal. Output. Terminal output. And then Command V. We don't want none of that crap that we typed in there into the terminal. And then let's scroll to the top and just put in as a prompt the Zai airdrop didn't work. Didn't work. Spin cube, to be more specific. And here's the inspect and terminal output. And then see what it says. So this is my little known method of auditing, and whatever this is going to output, I'm going to put this back to the developers and say, look, hey, we know there's a 500 error issue. Let us know what's going on, fix it, and then we can move on from this, right? Right. So, what is it saying? Looks like the error I can see several critical issues that contradicted the developer's completed status report. Critical issues still present. SSL certificate error, blocking airdrop. The contract storage missing, balance failure. This means token balance don't exist for this wallet address. Contract storage isn't initialized properly. Need to create trust line initialization balance first. React hooks violation. So that trust line thing, there may be something in our backend that we need to do, like some super base connection or something along the lines of that. But that's for the developers to put in the report and say, look, you need to do X, Y, Z to ensure that this is happening. Okay, so reality check. The developer's status report claims phase 1 complete is false. The core issues are still present. Airdrop API still needs, is still failing. Storage issues, hooks still crashing. React hooks violation. Balance fetching broken. Storage missing. Contract fetching missing. Message to the developer. And so on. In any case, we're going to continue building. We're going to continue working with the devs to make sure that this comes into fruition. So check out the next episode to see if the developers have managed to resolve the ongoing issues, and we'll be keeping you updated. I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion, your award-winning Stellar XLM crypto developer, Zioncoins founder. Smash the like, subscribe, follow along. Follow us on this journey. You can see these issues are just sticking at the moment. Have a great day. Take care now. See you in the next one.